Hello, friends and knife nerds. This is the Chaves Redencion Street. Very cool knife. This thing is awesome. So it comes with another pocket clip that has a skull on it. You can swap that out if you like. I will possibly do that. They use really nice firm micarta that just looks and feels excellent. It's got this cool weathered look to it. Blue color right here on the street. Solid pocket clip. This thing comes in and out of your pocket very nicely. Lots of tension on it, but it works great. This is a really cool knife. Snappy as heck. And that is a really nice looking Tonto. PVD finish on this thing. L-Max steel. Awesome thumb studs on this thing. Super aggressive looking, but still EDC sized. That thing feels so good in hand. Simple ergonomics and design, but very thoughtful. Big old jimping right here that definitely grabs the thumb really well. This thing has been a lot of fun to carry. The action on this is just beautiful. This knife is so well, look at that centering, just spot on perfect. And I mean, that thing just snaps out of there so nicely. It feels so good. And I've been beating this thing up the past few days. 3 days I've been beating up on this thing, and it works like a champ. This thing is great. It's really sort of an inexpensive Chaves. These are usually $300+ knives, and this version is, I believe, priced at $165 right now most places. If you go to White Mountain Knives and you use my code KNIFENERD, you can get 10% off this or anything on their website. So just remember that if you shop White Mountain Knives, it's one of my favorite stores, and you get 10% off with the code KNIFENERD. It might really help for Christmas shopping or just knife buying in general. But this is a cool one to consider. A beautiful knife. What do we got there for lockup? We got about 50% lockup, maybe a little more. Beautiful acoustics on this thing. Thing flies. I love it. The aggressive look here is really what catches eyes. I mean, it's got that Chaves look to it, and it just screams cool knife. And it is, the oversized pocket clip is their thing too. And man, this thing feels great in hand. Going overhand, that feels good, feels nice. And pull cuts, we got 0 hot spots. And this is not a large knife. Let me break out some measurements here to kind of show you. So overall, we'll go with first, and that is 7.25-ish inches overall. And then the blade is 3.2-ish, around there, inches. So that's a nice small knife. That's about 7. So we got 7.25-inch knife, 3.2-ish blade. That's a nice EDC size. You got a nice flat primary edge here. Flat grind on it as well. And then the secondary edge of the Tonto is really nice and round and oblong, and it makes for some really nice slicing. This thing is beautiful. The swedge up top is super cool. Got the Chaves symbol up here. You can take these thumb studs on or off. L-Max steel, an awesome steel. You can already see this thing is starting to patina. That's just after 3 days of pretty hard use at work. So this thing is going to look really cool in the future. I just really like the work they did here. They didn't remove anything as far as from the liner meat itself to reduce weight. This liner's not inlaid. This is a chunky knife, meant to be held. It's meant to be heavy. It's meant to know that you are holding on to a thick Chaves piece of knife, and you do, and it is awesome. So let's get the weight. It's got to be substantial. Yes, 4.65 ounces on a 7¼ inch knife. I love it. They don't play around. Just beautiful action. Very, very nice. Really nice. Runs on ceramic bearings, brass ceramic bearings. And man, that is a fantastic. Listen to those acoustics when I fly this thing out of here. Man, that thing is cool. Beautiful knife. Great acoustics. Now let's put some other, reasonably larger knives next to it. Let's go with the Spyderco Mannix. Just give you an idea. And the Kunwu Pulsar. Put some other big but nice knives. So if you're a Mannix fan, and not XL obviously, just a regular Mannix, which is about an 8-inch knife, you can see what you're getting with the Chaves Redencion Street. Pulsar is a nice large knife, one of my favorites, and that is clearly making the Redencion Street look small. But nothing to take away from this amazing knife. This is just a really cool, really well-made knife. And those are just kind of so you can get a comparison, get an idea of what this looks like next to some other knives that are a little larger, a little more popular. This is an awesome, awesome knife. So I hope this helped inform you a little bit about the knife if you were curious. I love this knife. I have a lot of fun carrying it. It's definitely going to go in my regular rotation, which is a select few as in like 30. But yeah, this is definitely going to go in. I have loved carrying this knife, and I will be looking to buy more from them. They just did an amazing job, as I have heard, and really cool. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like. If not, I will see you next time anyway.